We've talked about it multiple times on the channel, and it sounds like it is going to happen. That Jalen Brunson is going to sign a contract extension with the New York Knicks, which would be a major hometown discount and potentially leaving $158 million on the table to remain with the New York Knicks and help them to continue to build a championship roster. You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. Major shout-outs to my guys over at Big Knick Energy, one of the best Twitter accounts out there, and really some of the best content creators for your New York Knicks. They're the one that are breaking the news. Per league sources, Jalen Brunson will sign a 4-year, $156.5 million contract extension with the Knicks tomorrow. If you don't know who Big Knick Energy is, go check them out on Twitter. Almost 30,000 followers. A great follow. They have awesome merchandise, and overall, just good people over there. They are not in the news-breaking business, and they will tell you that as well. But the few times that they've gone out on a limb and reported things that they've heard, they have been right. Let's rewind the clock back to August 29th of 2022. Also, let me know if you were subscribed to New York Knicks Now on this date, because we were talking about this when this happened. They tweeted out, breaking, do with this info what you will. We do not claim to be insiders, but we just received a call from someone with friends inside the Knicks organization. We could hear within 24 hours that R.J. Barrett is either extended or R.J. Barrett is included in the deal for Donovan Mitchell. This was back in August of 2022 when there were those talks of Donovan Mitchell being a Knick and R.J. Barrett being included in that package. You know what happened on September 1st? Donovan Mitchell was traded, and R.J. Barrett signed a contract extension with the New York Knicks. So they got that one right. They also tweeted this out back in January of this year. We do not claim to be insiders, but we just received a call from someone with friends inside the Knicks organization. Jalen Brunson will be out tonight versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Jalen Brunson did not play against the Memphis Grizzlies on January 13th. They had that before anybody. They had the R.J. Barrett extension before anybody. And now it looks like they have the Jalen Brunson hometown discount extension before anybody. 4 years, $156 million. That's a lot of cash. And he deserves every dollar of it. Thing is, he deserves a little bit more. And if Brunson waits until next summer, the summer of 2025, he could sign a 5-year, $269.1 million deal. That would mean he is potentially leaving $113 million on the table. We've talked about in NBA circles how LeBron James was going to take a discount. Was it $1 million? Jason Tatum took $314 million instead of $315 million. This is a real-life hometown discount for the hometown kid, for the hometown hero. Even more money could be left on the table for Jalen Brunson. If he makes All-NBA this year, his max contract extension would be 5 years for $314.5 million. That means he would be getting paid $62.9 million if he made All-NBA and waited till next summer. If he just doesn't make All-NBA, which I'll be shocked if that happens, it'd have to be an awful season for him, he would make $538 million per season, or $53.8 million per season, excuse me. But the extension he is rumored to sign tomorrow pays him $39.1 million. If Jalen Brunson makes the All-NBA team and he signs the contract tomorrow, he would be leaving $158 million on the table to help build this roster, maybe extend Julius Randle, extend Mikal Bridges, and give Leon Rose the opportunity to continue to add really good basketball players to this team. You want to hear something crazy? If Jalen Brunson signs that extension tomorrow, that would make him the 37th highest paid player in the NBA. We thought he was on the best contract this time last year. This may be the best contract in NBA history. It's not the first time we've heard this either. It's not the first time we've talked about this report on the channel before. Steve Popper of Newsday broke this a month and a half ago saying, quote, all indications are Brunson's willing to sign a 4-year, $156 million contract extension. provide 5 more years of certainty in New York rather than waiting until next summer for a 5-year, $270 million extension. If this is true, that Jalen Brunson is willing to take a $158 million discount to stay with the New York Knicks, start building the statue. Get the architects on it, hire them right now, get them in front of Madison Square Garden, and start building the statue. It's unbelievable what this guy continues to do for this team and for this city. No one will ever wear number 11 again. It's going to be in the rafters. And I can't wait to see that statue in about 15 years. This is probably what Brunson told Leon Rose, right? You get me Josh Hart, Dante DiVincenzo, Mikal Bridges, and if you bring back Ryan Arcidiacono, I'll take the discount. That's just probably what Brunson told him. And you know what Leon did? He got him Josh Hart. And he got him Dante DiVincenzo. And he got Mikal Bridges here. And maybe we see Ryan Arcidiacono back with the New York Knicks for his third stint. Look, lots of players in sports, NFL, NBA, MLB. A lot of players say winning is all that matters. All I care about is winning. All I want to do is win. I'll do whatever it takes to win. Very few actually mean it. And Jalen Brunson, if he does this, shows you that all he cares about is winning. I'm not sure we deserve Jalen Brunson. I really don't. I'm not sure we deserve him. I'll tell you this much. He reached down into point guard hell, and he pulled us out. Jalen Brunson took the Knicks out of point guard hell. Do you remember in 2009 when the opening day starting point guard was Chris Duhon? Or about the next year when it was Raymond Felton or Tony Douglas? And then Raymond Felton again. Or Pablo Prigioni. And then we thought we had our guy was Shane Larkin. And then we added Jose Calderon. Then Phil Jackson traded for Derrick Rose, and we're like, we finally got our guy. And then we finally got Raymond Sessions after wanting him for 4 seasons. Then we got Trey Burke. Then we had Alonzo Trier. And then Elfrid Payton and a washed-up Kemba Walker. Jalen Brunson reached into the depths of point guard hell and pulled the New York Knicks out of there. You can't ask any more of this guy. He was awesome his first year here. Exceeded all expectations. Led the Knicks to the second round of the playoffs. And then raised his level of play in the playoffs. And then raised his level of play this year. Look how good he was in the playoffs against the Cavs and against the Heat. Against Eric Spoelstra, Jimmy Butler, and Bam Adebayo. The best defense in the NBA. Smartest coach in the NBA. He gave him 31 points a night on 50% from the deck. And then he said, hold my beer. I'm going to do the same to Nick Nurse, Kyle Lowry, Kelly Oubre, and Joel Embiid. I'm giving them 35.5 points a night with 9 assists on 43% from the deck. And then he followed it up with 30 points and 6 assists in a series against the Indiana Pacers where he was playing alongside some players that shouldn't have been playing in that series. The Knicks were beat up when Jalen Brunson gave them hope. And the day he signed that contract, he gave all the smart New York Knicks fans hope. For all the people that called him overrated when he signed, for all the people that said he was overpaid, you better say you were wrong and you were sorry, because that was a sorry-ass take. Show Jalen Brunson some love, man. Whether he signs the extension, he doesn't even need to. He's going to go down as one of the best point guards ever for the Knicks. He's going to go down as one of the best Knicks ever. No one will wear number 11 again. It'll be in the rafters, and I can't wait to see the statue. Show him some love. Drop those 11s. Drop those JBs. If this comes true, which I'm not doubting Big Knick energy, I just want it to be officially official because I know how important this is to the team building of the New York Knicks for Leon Rose. Man, type those 11s and JBs in the comment section right now. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and you're following me over on social media at @MarshallGreen_ on Twitter, at @MarshallGreen_ on Instagram. Shout out to Big Knick Energy on it once again. They don't miss. They don't miss.